a podcast to honor the gods.
This better come with a sacrifice.
Dave X Media.
Welcome to the Bits, hosted by your favorite jam buds, Robert.
And Charlie. Hello.
Hello, everyone. We have been gone for what seems like, how long was the time that it was going to take the travel? Like 70 years, I think, right?
We're here for Greg's something anniversary of being alive. Like, was it 100th anniversary of being alive? Something like that.
Something along those lines. But we are here. We're back. Thank you for asking questions and like, where the fuck's the bits? We're here. And we're here today covering season 4, episode 14, The Zoo, which premiered on February 1st, 2017. Charlie, the inhabitants of this zoo, I think there was one we recognize.
Yeah, I don't know if that's a human. It's got like turquoise hair or something. I don't know what's going on here. Hello? Are you a zooman? Hello?
What's a good zoo name for me? Is it like our...
Well, to be fair, the like zooman names are just like a letter and a number.
Yes,
Yeah.
they are.
Like,
I was trying to think of a good number, but I
you're R13. Like,
I mean, that is like the vibe. Maybe it needs to be like R8, so that it sounds a little bit like Raye. Yeah.
Ooh, there you go. Because their names sound almost like they should be names.
Right.
Mhm.
Well, you
Even though
can
they're
tell
not.
that like they don't conceptualize of it as a number and a letter. They
Yeah.
conceptualize of them as names, which is why Gareg and Stevan work for them.
Yeah, those also count. So you got to do like Raye.
Yeah, I feel like they have to be 2-syllable names.
Yes.
Specifically, which is why they get Gareg.
Yeah.
Go
There's
Anyway,
a specific way that this
is
works.
Raye.
Hi guys.
Ray is here.
I
love
made
them.
it. I love my enclosure, but I'm glad to be here too. Thanks for having
Are
me.
you enjoying the loincloths and everything?
Honestly, their outfits look very comfortable.
They
I don't
look
think
cute. I think I would hate it. I think I'm Steven in this
They feel
situation.
they might feel low-key like a sensory nightmare.
Yeah, no, I'm not into that.
Hmm.
Mm-mm. I don't need the thighs rubbing together. Sorry.
Oh, no, me too.
That's why I'm
Sigh.
not a skirt person.
I have to wear like shorts, like skin tight stuff underneath skirts so that I don't get the thigh rash.
Yeah.
Mm,
Yeah, every
Yeah,
time I
no.
have in past years, I have done that as well.
yeah. Anyways, hi Ray. Would you like to remind everyone, because it's been a bajillion years since you were last on? You were last on for
Years, many moons and years ago. Who's
just
to
gonna
say?
casually,
Maybe
just gonna
last
casually
year.
give a look for.
Oh my god, you were not on for last season. You were
Oh,
on
shit.
for It Could Have Been Great, season 2, episode
Okay.
24.
The fuck are you talking about? They were on for Gem Harvest.
Yes,
What?
yes. It
Oh,
wasn't
you
that
were?
long ago.
I
Yes.
looked
was
at past seasons. I did not look at this season. I'm sorry.
They were
That's
also
right.
there. They were
Ray
also
was-
there for our Pride episode.
Ray was here like 5 minutes ago, and then they
It's-
were not here for years.
It's kind of
Before
like
that.
how I've been talking like the Percy Jackson podcasters, and I'm like, damn, can you believe season 2 was like a billion years ago? I'm like, Robert, it was January. It was this year. I'm like, shut the fuck up.
It'd be like that.
But
Yeah.
Ray,
This
would you
year
like to
has
remind
felt
everyone.
eternal, truly.
No,
Yeah.
seriously. It's
I don't know why.
never
I don't know
ending.
what's wrong with it. Part of it is the fact that it's so fucking hot.
Yep.
Yes. No,
Don't
the
think
heat is
about it.
messing with us.
Mhm.
Don't think about it. It's gonna. What are you guys talking about? This is the coolest summer for the next 100 years. Don't think about
I
it.
know.
Anyway.
Don't think about it.
Robert, speaking of the heat, I just noticed your shirt.
Oh yes, I'm wearing a pit shirt, the pit crew, because that, if you don't know, is what else I do on the internet. And speaking of things that I do on the internet other than the bits, Raye, would you like to get everyone reacquainted what you do, who you are, throw your
Yeah.
pronouns in like a
Yeah.
cool cat?
So if
I
you
think we
if
do a
you
podcast.
know about Charlie and the things that they do with their life, then perhaps that you know about Of the Eldest Gods, the podcast. I'm
The
also
myth,
there.
the legend. Yeah. We do that. We do that sometimes.
Yes.
It happens.
So me and Charlie, we talk about Rick Riordan books, and we go through one chapter at a time, and we do some real close reading bullshit, and also go off on weird tangents, sometimes even horny tangents, which you wouldn't think would come up
Quite
that
often.
but it sure does.
They're really bad horny tangents. What were we talking about in the recent episode that came out? It was like something about King Tut's something.
Yeah, cause we found a box full of nothing, and nothing is a euphemism
Yes, King
in
Tut's
Shakespearean.
pussy.
Yes, King Tut's pussy.
What the fuck?
We found a box of
nothing-
King. Yeah.
Nothing means pussy in Shakespeare language. So
Oh.
if you didn't
You know, much ado about nothing. Yes,
it
indeed.
means pussy.
So
Much
we
ado
found a
about
box full of
pussy.
nothing. It was King Tut's pussy.
Yeah. So I did not shut up about that.
And that's what you missed on Glee.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if that is at all a good advertisement for a podcast.
Where we talk about a children's series and then we make dirty jokes about random shit that happens.
All right.
God bless. Charlie, before we finally get into the episode, the posts, it's no longer Pride, so we can't say post them. The post man, bring us any post.
No, Jamie did not bring us any posts this time.
Jamie, what the fuck have you been up to for the past
But you
month,
know
Jamie?
what?
The fuck?
You know what? Instead, Jamie brought us a package and we got a patron. We got a lovely patron by the name of Carter. Thank you so much for being part of our and Steven tier.
And
Woot
Steven!
woot. You'll be
Which
hearing
means
their
that-
lovely voice
Yes.
on a future episode.
Yes, and they have chosen that episode. Which episode? We won't tell you. That's suspense. That's called...
That's a spoiler.
That's baiting you guys into listening to every episode so you can listen to your
Yeah.
cool new friend Carter.
Exactly.
Wow, Carter, just like in my Kane Chronicles.
Mm.
Right?
Sorry for
Wild.
making a reference out of your name, new patron.
Listen, there are only two Carters in existence, and they are Carter of Seaweed Brain Podcast and Carter Kane from the Kane Chronicles.
Yes.
I will not be taking notes on this.
And you're in a good club, Carter.
Exactly. We could maybe talk about the episode if you want
Yeah,
to.
just
Like, we
maybe.
don't have to, but like we could do that, I guess.
All right.
I
so the
love this
episode
show.
oh,
Sorry, I just wanted to say I watched the episode and I was like, what a good episode. I had so much fun.
What a fantastic episode. Which begins by Steven popping out of the water to see Greg being groomed by two humans. Now, like that.
Groomed. Ooh.
They're grooming Greg. And Greg introduced...
They want Greg to be part of their polycule.
Mm,
Like they are literally grooming him, okay?
Mhm.
Okay.
That has a different connotation.
They got funky names. They all are all about the choosing. I think they got funky hairstyles too. That's a bunch of like, that's a queer polycule if I've ever seen one.
For sure.
Greg introduces his friends Y6 and J10. Steven expresses his worry because he's like, hey, we thought that you were gonna be in the zoo and you'd have to like be chained and you'd have to be like chained against the wall and like you'd be working for peanuts and it was awful. And Greg's like, yeah, no, I've been treated great.
Steven, for one thing, have you been to a zoo before? Because I don't
Right.
think they do that to most zoo animals.
Yes.
And
no,
they are...
Steven is thinking of a circus animal.
Yes.
Yeah.
But this is an
Yes.
actual zoo where they have enrichment. They have an enclosure that meets all of the animals' needs. They have stress reduction methods. It's
They have
so
a nice,
interesting.
strict like words, pattern for the day, schedule. They have a nice
Routine.
strict schedule, routine, and everything.
Right,
And
right.
how they work so that like everything works out. I want to know what the point of this zoo is though, because like when we go to a zoo or something, it's so that humans can see animals. Who goes to the human zoo?
It looks like no one. It
it really does.
So really, it's less of a zoo and more of a like oh god, what is the word? It's like a wildlife preservation enclosure of some kind.
There you go. Yeah, it is. I would say that. Yeah.
Yeah, they are trying to keep this species alive. That is like the whole point. They are preserving them for Pink in her memory.
R.I.P.
Supposedly.
Pink. Yeah. Love the zoo.
Yeah. So Steven, very distressed. He's like, we gotta get out of here. Let's try to dig our way back through the water. Greg's already tried this.
Dig a tunnel.
Greg's tried everything.
Dig a tunnel.
Apparently, Greg has tried everything. I don't know if I trust Greg when he says he's tried everything, because Greg seems so pleased here. Greg is a man who is happy to be told what to do most of the time. He has a few things.
Are you saying he's a bottom?
I'm saying his ass is a sub, and
the hot takes you only get when you get Raye on this podcast.
He sure is.
I would also probably fall into the zoo trap of being like, just zero stress space where nothing bad ever happens.
I mean, okay.
Like, it seems very nice.
He does describe it as a utopia later on.
He does.
And, like, that is kind of the vibe. Listen. We all want to just, like, not be a human and just go and be a house cat where we're cared for at every point. All of our needs are met. Don't we sometimes?
Mm-hmm.
Like, it just gets so stressful. You're like, can someone just take care of me? And feed me. I don't want to do this.
Like, I know it's an evil, like, kind of dictatorship that's ruling over me and keeping me here, but also, like, they got good fruit, they got enclosure, they got entertainment. Like, I maybe I'd
am
fall
confused for this. By that fruit. We'll get to there, but
yeah. So
okay. Greg told them about the bits, and if you look at it, they're all chanting the bits as we do here. Except there is one guy who looks like he is sick of this. And I just love that. I love that for him.
And, you know, maybe he has the God-given right, or I guess the gem-given right to be sick of it.
I just noticed that guy too. He is just like looking to the side like, okay, I'm done.
He's like, I'm embarrassed to be associated with you people.
Yeah, there's like so many people here, and they are actually like of so many different like age groups and everything as well. It's very interesting. These are
they have a very diverse specimen pool here, which is good because otherwise your genetic diversity is gonna, plummet real fast. Now that I'm thinking about it, this is not a big enough population to have any sort of genetic diversity.
I was gonna say, I'm wondering if the gems even know about like that kind of stuff and
they
like know about inbreeding, because they don't have any concept of biological stuff. So I feel like there's gems, definitely inbreeding.
Like, the more uniform they are, the better. So that's probably why they have the choosing, now that I think about it. I was like, why is it like this? Because you would think that would be added stress on your humans, unless they like added this, system in later, because, the possibilities of rejection and like interpersonal issues cause too many issues beforehand. But it's also possible that they are specifically picking people for each other to create the greatest amount of genetic diversity.
It could be both.
It could be.
I would definitely say that's a possibility. So these people have never seen Earth. They don't know anything other than this. Their ancestors have been here for thousands of years. Like,
this is how they live.
That's crazy.
It's crazy.
They are providing everything that a human needs enrichment wise, except for a feeling of purpose. And I don't think that it would work as well as the show is telling us here that it does.
I mean, again, I'm gonna go back to their house cats analogy. Because like they are being treated like a pet who's on a schedule. Honestly, they're getting their food, they're getting their sleep, they're getting their playtime, they're getting cleaned. Like what?
But humans get stressed and depressed when they don't have jobs, when they don't feel like they are contributing to their society, when they don't feel like their life means something. And so like you can make an argument for this that like they have been living this way for so long that like that's never even occurred to them, but like it's a very human impulse. Anyways,
I'm just gonna go with they've been so infantilized that they don't understand those kinds of concepts.
No,
Like they
don't.
might have something in them that feels that way, but they have no way to express it because they're treated like they are babies.
right.
Mm.
I am just of the opinion that there would be a lot more depression going on in this population than we are seeing currently. And that if you were really going to have a human enclosure, you would need to give them something to do that feels important.
Right.
All that we see for them is leisure. I think that you would need to like make them believe that they are contributing to something.
Maybe it's been thousands of years. It's possible that they could have
Adapted. Yeah.
I was gonna say evolved. It takes longer to evolve, but like,
Well,
you know what I
not
mean.
really though. Like you can like we give the idea of evolution like, you know, we act like it's this thing that can only happen in like these really big ways. But honestly, adaptation and mutation are parts of evolution that we can like see happen in our lifetimes. You know, we can genetically modify plants through selective breeding. We can, you know, and these are things.
What if they genetically modified the humans?
This is entirely possible.
I don't know if the gems know how to do that. Again, I don't know how much concept they have of these like organics necessarily, because they feel like they don't. And I feel like everyone does not care.
Maybe everyone who was inclined towards depressive feelings when they don't have something to do.
Oh my god,
died
natural
out.
selection. Natural selection.
No.
I mean, in this situation, it might have
only
been,
the neurotypicals survived.
These are not neurotypicals, is what I'm saying. These are little freaks who are very, very easily contented.
Well, I mean, like the ones who can't be depressed. Like,
yes.
Robert, do you have any thoughts and feelings here
about selective breeding, eugenics, fucking not imperialism. Imperialism.
I feel like you've been quiet.
I listen, I've been letting y'all do y'all shtick because y'all bounce well off each other, but it's just still so fucking wild that Steven Universe is like this, man.
It is. Like, canonically, they set these people up to have sex with each other. Like, that is clearly what is happening here. Like, they are breeding them. Like, which I think is hilarious as an implication to be in Steven Universe, personally.
Oh, same. No, it's 100%.
Yeah.
But after, you know, the whole, the bits, they have like a little voice on like the little earring that they all have.
Which is why they have the earrings, I guess.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, why?
Right.
I guess the gems don't know what a PA system is.
They did pierce Steven's ears last episode, right?
I was literally thinking about that. Like last episode, I'm like, so does Steven just canonically have pierced ears now? Or these like clip-ons? Like,
quick, which ear is it? Is it the gay ear or not?
It's both. It's literally both ears.
Steven's half gay. Confirmed. Steven's bi. No.
Steven is bi. Okay.
Steven is bi.
Fight me on this. Steven and Connie are bi for bi.
True, just like Persebeth.
Yeah.
Correct. So they go and have their little fruits that look fake.
Yes.
They look so fucking fake. Why do they look like they are made of gem? I hate them.
Because they are.
They're eating gems?
They're
not like it's made out of the same stuff that because like they use gems also not just for people, but there's also like gem like material for like the things they build and their homes and shit like that. Yeah. So I'm like, I mean, I guess it stands to reason that in the way things evolved on the gem home world, there are quote unquote gem looking things that are edible.
I don't think so, because gems are not organic. This has to be organic for it to be consumed by
so
humans.
Then it maybe you know what, maybe it just turned into luck. It's like how aspartame was originally made like into a glue, and then somebody accidentally tasted it and they're like, actually this is sweet as shit. What if we use it to replace sugar so that we can have low calorie soda?
So what you're saying is they're eating aspartame. Cool.
You know what? Yeah, they're eating aspartame in the form of these like little purple ball things, like purple fruit things. And the funny thing is that even eating one of those a day will not be anywhere near the lethal amount of aspartame that you need to die.
Yeah.
All right then.
I want to know if they taste good, and I want to know, like, they clearly change color,
Yes.
because J6 is like, today the fruit is purple. So I'm like, okay, what color was it yesterday? Like,
how do we understand?
I don't
Obviously,
know.
there are a lot of things that have to
How
get
do we-
passed down from thousands of years of generations.
How do we understand colors? How do we
yeah, how do
know
we understand
the
color?
English language?
Yes.
Later on,
I can't.
Later on,
I
they
can't
don't
with these
understand the
things.
concept of like feeling sad or bad or anything. Like they don't understand that, but they understand colors. I'm like, damn, the generations really picked selective things to keep.
I mean, humans love color, though. That makes sense to me. We love colors. Okay, my question is, are these plants real? Did they
I think
take
they are
plant life forms
genetically
from Earth?
engineered.
Yes.
I think they
So-
are absolutely genetically engineered. That's why they look like that, because those are not naturally forming plants whatsoever. That is
So you
like
think that they are getting the
manufactured.
fruits like from the plants themselves? Like they are actually growing these like as, because, you know, this could all be, you know, like cloned material and like
That could be it. I don't know if how about this? I don't know if they are like growing it and picking it, but I know whatever the hell they are eating was like genetically engineered to be exactly what these humans need to survive, and you know, it has all the nutrients that they would need specifically. Because then we don't see them eat anything else. So my assumption is this is what they eat every day. Is just one of these things. That's all they need.
They have to have different flavors though, like the different colored ones. Like because
Flavor
humans
is
have
different
to
too.
have like diversity in the things that they eat.
That's why they're
Yes.
different colors.
Yes.
The flavor is different though. I think whatever it is still has like all the nutrients though.
Yes, definitely.
So
okay. Agreed.
Yeah, these things are weird, and I want to know if they actually have a concept of yes, this is delicious. Like, is it? Because they don't have a concept of no, it's not.
Something tastes bad.
You
Yeah,
know?
huh.
They don't
know.
have a concept of the negative.
I mean,
At
the concept
all.
of that tastes bad is just through fucking.
Well, they don't even know what bad is. They don't know.
I mean, yes,
word
but
bad,
they should, because they you know are the descendants of humans who were first brought here. They should, like, it's genetic, it's instinct. If something tastes bad, you just don't eat it because like your brain's like, oh, that's poison if you eat
Right.
it. And like,
so
but
they
still-
wouldn't make
they'll-
anything that
Brainwash?
was okay, no. So
You know what I mean?
So they are making something that has all of the nutrients that the people need. They are making something that has pleasant texture and taste because it has to for humans to want to eat it and for their bodies to process it properly. So, but people do still have taste preferences. So I assume that if any of the current crop of humans has a flavor that tastes bad to them, they just stop making it. And they replace that flavor with a different one until they have a combination of stuff that all of the humans in the current population
See,
enjoys.
I'm going with they have been so brainwashed into them not even knowing the concept of this does not taste good to me. It's okay.
I can't
so think of
agree.
it-
I can't. That's just such part of the human experience.
No, I understand what you mean. Think of it as heteronormativity, where it's just like, this is what everybody else thinks. This is what everybody else is doing. This is how I must perceive these things, right?
Sure,
Yeah? Okay. So, like, that's how they're going about everything. They can't question it if they don't have a concept of questioning it.
I guess, but
Is
like
what
there are some things that are still instinct, no matter how many variables there are. I don't know. I'm like halfway in between.
That's why I'm like, maybe they were genetically modified humans somehow, and that's why they don't question things anymore. Perhaps.
Yes.
I don't.
Yes.
I want to know because they're not questioning anything.
I wanna know. Can you show me?
So then we have playtime. We're rolling down a hill. We are reaching up to see if we can touch outer space. This is the most fun we have every day, is reaching up.
No, I love the reaching up moment though. Like that does feel like such also a human nature thing where like, you know, the gems just figured out that this is something that humans need, is to like look up at the sky and like feel things that are bigger than them and like, yeah.
And they also need to smell the flowers
Don't we all?
And this is when, like I said, Steven questions, what if I don't want to do that? And that's why I'm like, none of them understand why he's questioning it.
Right. They don't.
And that's
but
why I'm like,
I don't think that
it's
that's
not
because
weird.
they're like, I mean, they clearly are like brainwashed, but I don't think that like they don't like that if something bad happened to them, they couldn't conceptualize of it as bad. I just think that everything that they experience is so pleasant that like there's no reason. Like, smelling the flowers is nice, so why would you not do that?
Exactly.
That's where
think-
I'm at. I respect your opinion, though.
I feel like everything is just so kind of like baseline. Like, it's okay. It's not amazing. So that's why they don't have a concept of either way, maybe.
Sure, yeah.
Interesting. But see, we have an outside variable, which is Greg. Greg has experienced
Sure.
life on Earth. He knows the highs and lows of the human experience. And he says that this is a utopia. Like, everything
Greg
here is
also-
nice.
Greg also is just like, he's drinking the juice. Like, I think the difference is that Greg was like so stressed when he got here that he's just like, you know what? They're not like chaining me to a wall and like looking in on me and experimenting on me or something. Like they didn't eat me or what have you. Like they didn't do some crazy torture to him. So he's just like, you know what? My needs are being met. I get fed. I'm chill. He's just like, this is a beautiful place. Why don't I just like chill and hang out for a minute?
Right.
And so his defenses are being lowered because like everything looks so nice.
It's when you go to see a movie and you think that it's going to be shit and then it's okay and you're like, holy crap. Oh my God. That was awesome.
Yeah. So he's just like,
okay. I could see that, but I truly believe that like they've been at this for so long that they are like, we have made everything perfect. Everything here is so nice because this is what makes humans not freak out. When humans freak out, they start like grabbing sticks and trying to like do shit, and it's bad, it's bad, it's bad. Humans are too smart for us to let them be upset about anything.
I'm just surprised that they don't have a concept of hurt, because
you would think somebody would have fallen out of a tree at some point.
Everyone has a concept of hurt, even though later on their concept is more mental, emotional hurt rather than like physical hurt. But it's the fact they don't have a concept of it, and like everybody gets battered knees every once in a while. Like everybody trips. How do they not know that?
Maybe everything is child-proofed. Maybe all the trees are soft.
It fucking
maybe
must
the ground
be.
is a trampoline.
Honestly, it fucking must be. Like,
it has to be.
That's how they don't know these things. It's insane. Okay, so we have to take our bath in
bath time.
They call it a pool,
which is again something that's information that's been passed down. I mean, there's also information that's passed down and information that the gems retain or like give or whatever. So what's more believable, that the gems know what a pool is, or that like through the generations they're like, okay, my son, you must remember what a pool is and you must remember what a color is.
Yeah, I guess so. They're diving into the pool. They're doing like beautiful like swan dives into the pool, and they're like, oh yeah, look at my splash, it's so cool.
And Greg's about to be, it's like how Kevin Bacon introduced dance to Footloose, like the child in Footloose. He's like, hey, I'm cool, you guys want to see me do a cannonball? What's a cannonball?
Okay.
It's also really funny. It's also really funny that gems are able to like affect the density, I guess, the viscosity, some science word of the water, because they'll do like, perfect dives or whatever, and then the splashes are teeny tiny.
Well, that's a thing. Like diving to like go for a very small splash. It's a whole thing.
Yeah.
But so what I'm thinking about now is that doing a cannonball fucking hurts. And what doesn't hurt is slipping into the water perfectly. And so I'm like, have the gems trained them to move their bodies in specific ways?
Hey, a cannonball is not as bad as a belly flop.
Yes, this is very true.
It's fine. Like I think that's fine. I think they.
No, I'm just thinking bad. Like if they don't know what pain is, then like they've clearly never done a cannonball, and like maybe that's why they are like this, why they move and walk so gently and gracefully, is that like they have been trained to do that specifically.
Well, they are pets. So
They are pets.
Pet
Yeah.
play.
That's just another thought.
Steven is exactly like I would be in this place, and he's just like, I don't like it. Like, you're telling me to get in the water. I don't feel like a bath right now. Can I?
Right. It's
Like-
not
There's
that
a-
the bath is like offensive for any reason. It's just that like having
The idea,
your
like-
autonomy taken away from you is uncomfortable no matter what.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's an SCP that I'm just remembering now because we're talking about like don't enter the water. There's an SCP that's literally like, hey, you don't recognize the bodies in the water.
Mm-hmm. That's scary.
That's the whole shtick. You don't recognize the bodies in the water, and if you do, you drown and you become part of the conglomerate. Anyways,
I don't like it.
That's
so
just
now
like inside.
it's nighttime and
It's bedtime.
it's bedtime. Except Steven's like, wait, Dad, we can escape, and he's like, but I'm tired. That was almost
It's
a
time
perfect
for
escape.
sleeping. He's
He's been here for a day at the most, honestly. I think it's been less than 24 hours. And the voice in their head, what did they have a name for
Well,
it?
here's the
Whatever
thing.
it is.
Little
It's
voice.
less than
That's all that they
24
called it.
hours in like Steven's perspective, TM, but also the nerd in me who just saw Project Hail Mary has to point out that's, time and space are relative to each other. So like the distance is away, and also like time works
Greg's been
weird.
there
Like
for
the
20 years.
yeah, but like he's only aged like 10 minutes or whatever. Like it's weird.
Right. So
Yeah.
no matter how much the gems in Steven accelerate, the gems in Steven must have accelerated fast enough to go backwards in time in order to make this work. Or else it
Yes.
would have taken them as many light years as it takes them, even if they only experience like a day. So they must have been going faster than light speed in order to like
Insane.
compress the time and space between them and their destination. So Greg could have been there for any amount of time. We really don't know how gem spaceships work.
It's unclear, but either way, Little Voice has gotten him on that like routine.
Yeah,
Specifically.
this is a man who is ready to,
He's
be
like,
on
I
a
want
routine.
to sleep. I did a whole lot of nothing today. I want to sleep. I feel you, Greg. Honestly, I feel you so much. And then they immediately come to the door. Like they're just like, let's walk to the wall. Just like keep walking to the wall and see if we find it.
And
They
as soon
find
as they get
big
to a
pink
wall,
door.
yep, there's a door.
And Steven's like, can I break it down? Like he's going at it like he did with Ruby in the last episode, and still not working.
And he's a strong
look,
boy.
It's Greg's polycule come back. They did not go to sleep, and they followed, and they're like, what are you guys doing? What's going on? What's
going
that?
on, guys?
That's a
Yeah,
wall.
they're like-
That's not a
they're like-
door. What's a door?
Walls do not
What's a
open,
door?
silly.
Silly. That's so silly. But then, what's it called? There's like a story actually. It's like J10's like there is a story once of a wall opening, and it was when the gems were helping someone who is hurt, and they don't know what hurt is, and so Steven has to
Yeah.
explain. And then I think the best gag of the episode for me is when Greg is like, okay, so we need to get hurt. Steven, punch me, and Steven's like light tap.
Well,
He's like, no,
Steven
come on.
says, Dad, punch me. And Greg is like, I am not doing that.
He's like, that's
Oh,
child
yes.
abuse on Earth.
Yes,
We're
yes,
not
yes,
doing
yes,
that
yes.
here. I don't care.
Yes, you're correct. But then Greg is like, you need to punch me, and
Mhm.
Steven gives him a little glove tap, and it's
Little
like,
tap.
no, punch me, I can take it. And then
No, he
Steven uses
can't.
like, Steven uses like what, 5%? What's the Ultra Instinct Shaggy meme? He uses like 1% of his power.
Yeah, something like that. This is not Steven's pull power, but it is more than Greg can handle because he punches him
yeah.
into a tree, and it's like, oh, and nothing
Oh.
happens. Nobody comes for them.
Greg is lucky to be alive
But
after
now
this
it's time for
episode,
the choosing.
which apparently
He got
happens in the
punched
middle of
straight
the
in
night.
He got punched straight in the fucking sternum. That's how Houdini died.
Yeah.
Ooh, I don't like it. But it's time
That
for
is
the
what I think about.
choosings. All
Yeah.
of the
The choosing happens in the middle of the
adults-
night, presumably because after this they go and have sex.
Yeah. How do they know what sex is?
All right,
I'm-
kid,
Like
let me show-
I know it's instinctual, quote unquote, but like some people still don't know how to do it.
Why wouldn't the gems tell them how they're supposed to have sex? That
I want to see Holly Blue Agate and the Amethysts have their sex
Their
talk
sex ed?
with the Zoomins. I want to see that happen. Do they
I
have
don't-
space condoms? I'm
I
assuming
don't
they
think-
don't have space
they-
STDs.
They don't have space STD. Oh, they shouldn't, unless for some reason the one human they fucking brought with them way back when had genes to pass.
That one died in natural selection. Don't even worry.
Yeah, that one died ages ago. Okay, so yeah.
Yeah. So maybe the choosing isn't even permanent. You know what I mean? Like, you get paired up, you have sex this one time. This is the only time in which you are allowed to have sex, and then we go about our regular scheduled programming. And so that's how you would prevent STDs and, all of that.
I am glad
just heavily regulate their
sex. They specifically have the adult zoom in, so like Steven is like, you wait over here. The rest of us are going in the circle, including Greg, who is of age.
Including Greg, who the system recognizes
like,
and knows his name.
Who's in the group with gray hair, and I keep seeing her, and I'm just like, there's still one old person here. She better get it. I hope.
Or else she'll die. Do they have a concept of virginity on this planet?
Do they have a concept of death? Like,
do they
like
have
they
kinks?
Must.
Do they have kinks? Are they kinky?
Do they have kinks? I don't know. I question everything when it comes to the zoo, honestly. I feel like they don't understand anything, and yet they know so much.
Okay, kinks come from having deep desires, like shameful desires. And I think that the Zoomans have no desires. Because if you desire something, then the thing might not happen for you. And so that, like, the fact that they don't even choose their sexual partners and that, like, that is not an issue for them, I don't think that the Zoomans have kinks. I don't think that it's possible for them.
I mean, it was a valid question to ask.
I feel like
it is. This is why I'm here. Is because I love thinking about speculative biology and like speculative psychology and all of this weird ass bullshit.
I don't know how to express this, but I feel like they might have kinks. I don't know.
I mean, they have a concept of extreme happiness, which is all they're pretty much feeling all the time.
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyway, choosing begins. The inhabitants, they're like getting in the circle of choosing. Y6 is like, it's a very special event, and they're glad to have Greg here. Greg, you're joining the polycule.
And F3 get chosen. And this is when Greg is like, oh my god, they're like kissing? Maybe
this is a matchmaking thing. No.
There's always some kind of catch
to these utopias.
This is me realizing I think I just developed a decent Greg imitation.
Yeah, that was not bad. That was pretty good.
All right, shoeball.
Hell yeah.
I gotta workshop it.
All right.
Anyway,
Greg, go off.
Yeah.
And
I gotta be Greg so that Rebecca Sugar doesn't kill me. What's it called?
So J10 gets called into the middle of the circle, and then Greg gets called in the middle, and he's like, he's like, Steven, help me, get me out of here. I need to leave. I can't do this.
Greg is a married man. He's a widower, but like, he's not over it.
More than that.
He's a widower. Listen, Greg needs to be DTF, man.
Like, I know that nobody would want to, be told to like go have sex with this random person right now. Like, I'm just saying that I think that this is an element of it.
I think Greg just needs to be chill with being DTF, man. Like, come on.
I think Greg is.
14
I don't
years.
think it's that he's like not over her. I think he's just like, you know what? I had the greatest love of my life. Nothing's gonna beat that.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Good. I'm happy.
Yeah, he's done.
Some people are just like that.
He doesn't need any other romance. Yeah, agreed.
No.
So Y6 is like very like, wait a second. Why don't you want me? And he's like, this is not how it works on Earth. We get to choose whoever we want to choose. And so Jason's like, okay, I got it. I choose Greg. And then Y6 is like, I choose Greg. Everyone is like, I choose Greg.
Sorry to tell you this, Greg. You're a part of the polycule now.
Greg is the hottest man in this zoo enclosure.
Greg formed the polycule, and he's like he's like the main branch. I don't know polyamory terms. I don't fucking know. But he's like the main
axle.
Squeeze.
I don't know.
The main squeeze.
Yeah. But then Greg has to be like, actually, I can't because I don't love any of you. I don't choose any of you. And they're all like, okay, that sucks. That hurts. We understand what hurts is now. And
he broke so many hearts.
He broke so many hearts. Yeah. they are like, you know, the inhabitants are all crying and they're like, Greg, please take the herd away. They chased Stephen and they chased
What-
Greg and Stephen.
What does Greg's? I haven't broken this many hearts since I had all my hair.
Yeah, literally.
I love the idea that Greg was also a stud when he was younger. Like, that he's used to this.
Have you not seen young Greg? Every time young Greg comes on screen, I'm just like, I would.
He's just a silly little guy to me.
Listen, my thing is that people need to have really pretty hair. If you need to have like really good hair for me to like find that attraction to you, just saying, okay? This is why Raye is hot, everybody. Raye has really good hair.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, you have a crush on Raye? No.
Raye is my partner. Didn't you know? My partner in podcasting.
We've definitely proposed to each other several times on podcasts.
Because both of my co-hosts are engaged. I needed to propose to Raye. So
True.
we're engaged forever in podcasting.
Damn.
Yeah.
So during the like everyone's sad and hurt, the Amethyst guards come in and they try to like comfort them.
It's so good.
love it.
It's so funny.
I
Obsessed.
at least love that the Amethyst guards are, you know, all the inhabitants are like, no one will ever choose me, and they're like, there, someone will. I'm like, okay, it's genuinely like a zookeeper taking care of zoo animals, and
yeah, like they're sweet about it. I love that.
yeah.
Okay, and also
They're therapists.
like. Okay, so like getting into the next episode, which like I didn't rewatch for this, but I'm just like remembering stuff, you know, the amethysts are like chill. We like them. And
Right.
Well, they're amethysts. Remember, they're all amethysts.
Yeah, of course. So these amethysts like are cool with these rebel gems, and they are also cool with Stephen and Greg and helping them out. Which means that, like, they conceptualize humans as people, like, despite the fact that they have been doing this job for, you know, presumably millennia, because these are Earth gems. So they have been here for just as long as these humans have.
Yeah.
So they have seen generations of humans, now that I think about it. Like this has been their life is taking care of these people.
You know what? Would be I was just like, that would be a great fan fiction. An amethyst and a zoom in.
Oh my gosh.
Just saying. The tragic love story of an amethyst and a zoom in, and then like many years down the line, it's just like, they're gone. They don't live that long. It's so sad. They probably live very long lives though in there.
I mean, that's kind of the plot of Project Hail Mary, because
that's what I was literally just thinking about.
Rocky's species lives for like 800 Earth years, and then
they put Ryland in an enclosure in a dome, and they take care of him for the rest of his natural life.
I'm sorry I didn't watch this movie. That was very relevant to this episode.
Watch the movie. Charlie, I know you're not like big into audiobooks, but if there's any audiobook I highly recommend, it is the Project Hail Mary audiobook.
It was awesome.
The audiobook narrator, it was his first time reading the story all together, and the voices he does is really great. He's a really great guy. I highly recommend.
Okay. We shall see.
Seconded.
Hey,
shall
Charlie.
see, for sure. Hey, Robert.
Should we head over to I mean, it's pretty far away because, you know, we're in space, but should we head over to the Crystal Temple?
Yeah, we should time travel and do some Crystal Temple trivia.
Wog. The Zoomins have mostly black or green eyes.
Interesting. Similar to the episode Bismuth, this episode does not have a title card, with the title and credits superimposed over the beginning of the episode.
When the Zoomins are chanting the bits to mimic Stephen, one of them is not joining in and looks very melancholic. Why this particular Zoomin reacts like this is never explained. I love that I got to read that when, like, I was literally looking at that guy.
Amazing.
And now for cultural references. The containment area was likely inspired by the Garden of Eden. Oh my god, did we not speak about, like, the Garden of Eden implications?
We did not talk about...
Guys, you want to talk about the Bible?
I didn't even think about it. Huh.
Guys, you want to talk about the Bible?
The Bible.
The Bible. Oh my god. Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
no, Adam and Eve were actually here. They were in the zoo the whole time.
They were
They have no concept of good and evil. Okay. I'm picking up what we're laying down.
Yeah, they ate the fruit and then they ran away. Like, it works for me. It works. Somehow they got in a spaceship. Listen, I would read this fan fiction Okay? Someone write Adam and Eve being Zoomans and escaping to Earth somehow on a spaceship, and I will read it. Okay? Just putting it out there. Thank you.
But Charlie won't read Project Hail Mary.
No. We'll see. We'll see.
Now I'm thinking about Iron Lung because the main character of that is from a space station called Eden.
Yay!
And I'm like, what if we put Simon in the zoo?
I much love to the what's the ship name from Ryland?
The Bloody Mary people.
Yeah. Much love to them. That's the ship I'm like, I don't need this, man. When I look up like fanfics or Tumblr stuff, I have Bloody Mary muted.
I'm so sorry. It's so much of it. It's I love them though. I'm so sorry.
Raye did tell me this on a recent episode.
Your Honor,
about this.
That being said, I have seen some drawings because those do escape the filter sometimes, and I'm like, damn, Markiplier's freaky.
They did put that man in a harness.
Okay. Let me continue here. The Zoomans may be inspired by the Eloi from the Time Machine, with the amethyst being the Morlocks. I don't
tried to read that book
reference.
once, but I was too young for it, I think. I need to.
Well, read it again. Maybe you're not too young for it now.
Yeah.
I see this.
Is it my turn?
Okay.
I forgot what I was doing. The Zooman's Earrings music cue is a direct reference to the announcement musical cue heard when waiting in line for Disneyland's Star Tours ride. I love that. That's reference. So fucking funny.
One of the inspirations for this episode was the Centaurette sequence in Fantasia.
Okay.
I would have assumed that centaurs is the gender neutral way to just. The idea of Centaurette being a word is weird to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh well. I mean, there's technically you could call the female satyr a satyriss. I've heard that.
Oh,
I mean, and I was like, horse sounds universal and gender neutral, and then you can call a female horse a mare.
Yeah, isn't like a male horse? Is that a stallion, or am I wrong? That might be a type of horse.
Maybe. Who's to say?
Oh no, I know my horse terms from My Little Pony. All of my horse terms are from My Little Pony. And that's all I got. So, Greg shouting, "Watch out for that tree," is a quote that is also in George the Jungle. I did get that one too.
Greg got punched by Steven and then rammed into a tree branch. He is very lucky to be alive after this episode.
Truly.
Watch out for that tree.
The Choosening is similar in concept to Carousel from the 1967 novel and 76 film adaptation of Logan's Run.
Zooman's earring resembles the antennae and plants in the Star Trek The Original Series episode, The Apple. And now for Charlie's favorite section.
Continuity? This episode continues from Gem Heist.
Yeah, I sure hope it does. This is the second time the original Star Tours Wait in Line music cue is used. It was first heard when Pearl used her ship's keyboard console in Space Race.
They just love Star Tours, I guess. Somebody's like really into Star Wars stuff on this show.
Disney stole that from Pearl. That's her little tune.
I agree. Absolutely.
Have you guys seen that Pearl's voice actress is MAGA?
I did hear something about that. I knew she was a Christian. I knew that was like a big part of her like personality is that she's a devout Christian.
A little too devout.
I'm very upset that the biggest lesbian in this show,
MAGA,
is voiced by a MAGA. Like
that being said, the memes that have come out from the Steven Universe fandom as of recent have been fucking fire. My Kirk, your Kirk, Charlie Kirk.
God damn it!
It's fucking.
Thank you.
It's fucking stupid and crazy, but God, if I don't laugh hard at them. All right. Who are we giving Pearl points to?
Fuck, I have to remember the Zooman's names. Oh wait, no. Should I give it to the Famethist? I don't know. Shit. I cannot give it to those freaky little fruits because they, like I said, freak me out. So, you know what? We're giving it to the Famethist because they are great therapists to everyone in this episode.
I love that.
I hope they get paid well.
True shit, homie. I want to give it to Greg for taking a punch that would have killed Houdini.
I want to give it to that one guy who didn't think that the bit was funny.
Right, I think it defeats the purpose of the bit if you're giving someone who didn't like the bit the point.
Too bad.
Too bad, so sad. And now the question.
Would you survive the human zoo?
I would survive the human
Yeah.
zoo. I want to be a house pet so badly. Let me be a little cat.
My problem
We don't
is
have time
that
to unpack all that.
okay, so often I'm just like, wow, I'm jealous of my cat. I want to just do that. But the problem is, I know that in practice, as soon as somebody told me to do something in there, I would be like, I'm not
Go
doing
fuck
that.
yourself.
No, thank you. I am such a contrarian when it comes to someone telling me what to do. So it would not go very well.
I love
I would
clear
be Steven.
instructions. I would get depression, but it would
that's
take a little
different.
while.
Clear instructions in a day-to-day basis, yes. Someone telling me, hey, you need to go take a shower. Like, it's time, everyone is doing it. We gotta go take a shower in the pool. And I'd be like, no, I'm fine. I'm actually still hungry. Can we go back with the fruit, please? No? Oh, no more fruit? I'm actually upset about that, and I would do it.
Charlie, if we're saying this place is the Garden of Eden, you being like, I want more. That's the greed they talk about in the Bible.
I am the Eve, okay?
Oh my god!
Everyone else is Adam, who's just chilling.
Adam, Raye, thank you so much for joining us. If you'd like to again plug the stuff you do on the internet, that'd be great.
Thank you for having me. And if you would like to hear more from me, please come check out Of the Eldest Gods, the podcast. We have a real good time over there. That's all.
We're super cool. We're super gay, as always.
We are shipping
It's a
Old
fun
Man
time.
Yowie.
We're super shipping Old Man Yowie. Hey, you know what today?
We are. Today is National Yowie Day. Woo! We did it.
It's also we're recording. It is National Yowie Day.
It's also apparently National Girlfriend Day, and it's also National Spider-Man Day. So it's like the theme of today.
Truly,
the theme of the three genders, if you will. The theme of today: be gay and Spider-Man.
Either your gender is Yowie, girlfriend, or Spider-Man.
Yep. That's
Tag yourself.
I have nothing left except Spider-Man.
Oh my god, I love it.
All right.
Amazing.
Charlie, thank you for making a podcast with me.
Thank you for making a podcast with me, Robert.
Thank you
As
guys for
always,
having me.
Wogue. And as always, if every podcast were perfect,
we wouldn't have the bits.
bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
You can follow this podcast socials at The Bits SU Pod on Instagram and Tumblr. You can send a message to our dime line through thebitssupod@gmail.com. If you'd like to support us financially, join us at patreon.com/thebitsu. By becoming a patron, you can join the Deus Ex Media Discord server, where you'll be able to chat with us and other listeners about Steven Universe, or whatever else. Our $5 patron tier also gets you access to Steven's Room, our monthly bonus show. There, we'll talk about a wide variety of topics, which usually have something to do with Steven in some way. No promises.
You can check out our merch store, The Bits SU, on Redbubble to find custom designs made by Charlie, me. Or if you cannot do that or do not want to support us financially, we'd really appreciate a rating, a review, or letting your friends and followers know how much you love the podcast. It really helps. Our music was written and produced by Jason Hilton. You can find him at Negative Selections on Instagram. You can follow me, Charlie, at GreenPixie12 on most platforms. I also have an art Instagram at GreenPixieDraws. You can also hear my voice on 2 other podcasts. I co-host another podcast on the network with Raye called Of the Eldest Gods, where we talk about the mythology book series by Rick Riordan, starting with Percy Jackson. I also co-host a podcast with my buddy Ethan called Mysteries in the Machine, where we talk about all things Scooby-Doo.
You can find me, Robert, at the Damn Meme page on Instagram, Threads, Blue Sky, and TikTok. If you want to hear more from me, check out my YouTube channel, also called the Damn Meme page, where I make videos mainly about Percy Jackson, but also sometimes other fun stuff. If you want to find me elsewhere in the podcast verse, you can also tune into my podcast, The Pit Crew, a show dedicated to dissecting the HBO Max medical drama, The Pit. The Bits is proud to be a part of Deus Ex Media, which features fantastic shows like The Loading Screen, a show that talks about all things video games and more.
Hey folks, I'm Brianna.
I'm Phil. And I'm Greer.
Welcome to The Loading Screen.
We're glad to have you here while we talk about some of the big picture topics of video games.
Like, what makes a great soundtrack? Or is there such a thing as too big of a sandbox?
We also want to talk about some of the most fun bits of gaming history.
Like Sega to Sanshiro!
What's that?
No, who, but don't worry about that now.
Maybe, just maybe, we'll even answer the unanswerable question of what makes a video game good.
Probably not, though.
Not with that attitude, Phil.
Fair enough. Anyway, like we said, we're glad to have you here with us.
So grab your controller, then be ready to wait.
We've got to reticulate all those splines after all.
And get ready to enjoy the loading screen.
Deus Ex Media.